Hi, everybody. Good morning. My name is Art Conforti, and today I want to share some memories of my flower shop right before I sold it. It was bittersweet. It was a lot of fun, and I will start this video with that was my son Nick, who was in the business, and my daughter Tina. She'll be in towards the end of it. But I'd like you to see the inside of my store to understand the detail that we put into our sales team and the little things that made it very important to have that great experience when somebody calls over the phone. Let's face it, website, you got the visual, but over the phone, all you have is a voice. You have to really come across crisp, clear, and aware and basically informed so you know what it is that you have to offer. So this is what it looked like. You walked in the door, to the left is my son on the end there, and then here were the agents panning across your screen here. They all have a flower at their station, something that they would like to maybe focus on selling. There's a brochure behind them, a calendar, and just they have everything at their fingertips in order to make that sales experience wonderful. You can tell she's got the Yes We Can in her cubicle, and this was uh, the peony bouquet for this from our calendar. And they also have their stations on how to transfer calls, who to send to, and this whole area is the front showroom. This part is sales, and over here to the left is the items that are available for pickup. Now, as you see, Dave's over here taking an order. There's another station right here to take an order. And on the other side, there are screens for consumers to be able to see what it is that we're offering on our website as well. Paper, cellophane, wax paper, they all have our logo on them. There's one of the stations where she can actually use the touch screen to scroll through and see what we have on our website as well. This was a customer service office. That's my daughter over there. Um, this was an area that we had to have closed off. If you noticed earlier, everybody was speaking at a low tone. It's really important that you keep the sound down. Many times you walk into a flower shop, you hear that loud voice. Yes, we have that, Mrs. Jones. Oh, it's so nice to see you. You don't want to feel like a party pooper, but it's not fair to the others that are trying to also take an order in your shop because she's on the phone, they're on the phone, everyone's doing something, and it's very, very loud when somebody starts talking or getting loud around them. So it's important that you tell people to not forget that we have agents around you trying to take an order and hearing a customer too. So here we have the stations of the customer service agents, and it's pretty quiet in here. And then to the other side of that, we have the design manager, which is right here, and her assistant. And then to the right was my office. And then there was windows so I could see out into my design center. And there was a lot of cameras, so I can always keep an eye on what's going out the door for consistency and for product quality. You got to make sure that the product is of the best quality, and I don't like to miss anything because I'm sitting in my office. So, see, she's a little bit loud, nothing terrible, but you see how it comes out so much. That was our Murano glass from Italy. That was our showroom, smaller, cooler, but through this hallway was how you got the design center. And to the right here was my office. Now here we always had some cash and carry specials, $20, 15. You have to have items available that people can purchase that are affordable. So there you have it. So that was the entrance when you walked into the door, and that's pretty much how it all went at Beneva Flowers. So we really enjoyed what we did, and some of what really always got me excited was our product offerings. So let's look at, for example, the products that we have to offer, which are really what sets you apart from everyone else, right? All right, so let's take a look at what that looked like. We have over 3,500 images that our florists can use. And if you really want to see some, head-turning images, here they are. I mean, this really makes your shop stand out. Imagine something like this here. You've got these beautiful images of items I just was wondering what you all thought of these arrangements that we have available. It's so important to have images that make people look and they go, wow, geez, I haven't seen that before. And that's really the key, is to get the client's attention, the customers. They're seeing 1-800-Flowers, which does such a wonderful job with images that it's hard to compete with that. And most of them put them in settings, and settings work very, very well. Um, and the reason that you see so many flower shops not using settings is because it's hard to find the right setting or to build the right setting to be used. Here's the tropical ideas here. You got the Phalaenopsis orchids. You have, I mean, images that this would be very expensive to have these flowers in your shops at the time that you need to make the designs, right? I mean, an arrangement like this is so easy to make, but put the right colored butterfly there, and it really takes it to another level. We got different unique designs here with the calla lilies. Just different, right? I mean, it's unique. When people see this on your website, they're going to be like, that is what I'm looking for. I've had more shops or shop owners say, I love this flower shop's website, and what they really love are the images. This is a great summertime bouquet. Look at this cube. I mean, this is probably one of our best sellers in all of our flower shops. Rose petals, something unique with the roses, right? Somebody holding the roses, ads, banners, holiday designs. Just makes you stand out. In my opinion, Teleflora probably puts out one of the best websites in the industry today. That being said, all you have to do is complement it with the right arrangements. If you put a poor looking arrangement in there, it's going to take away from the best of a website. So no matter how good your website is, if the design isn't going to complement that and shot properly in the proper setting. Now we do have the images with and without a background. Here's an example. There's that one. And I'm sorry, there we go. We got that one, and we have this one. I still get excited looking at these arrangements because this is what got me excited in the industry. And this is what really it's all about, right? Getting the customer to ooh and ah. Like, this was one of my favorites. It's probably been our best seller. And if you want that in a white background, you can have it that way. It's just so much easier to do it that way as long as you clean up the image properly and you use it accordingly. Now you have page 2, page 3, page 4. This was a design that I created, and it was artificial, and I added blooms to it. Imagine taking an orchid plant, putting it in an artificial design, and then adding cut flowers to it. So every week somebody stops by your store, the customer, and they get $20 worth of a couple stems of orchids, and they drop them into the arrangement. Here's a great summertime design. This was inspired by 800-Flowers. We shot that. It's our image. We licensed it to you. Look at these rose designs. I mean, does this not excite you? It excites me. It really does. I love this design. Here's a $39.95 bowl of pretty flowers and a butterfly. These are going to sell, but you have to take the time to go here and select what you want from here and then put them on your website. With these, we also have a description that explains a lot of these as far as what's in them. And here you go. Summertime Rose Sensation. So feel free to leave me a message. Like us on YouTube and stay in touch. I mean, we've got a lot to offer you. If there's something that we haven't done that you'd like us to create, all you have to do is let us know, and we're happy to do it.